And I think I'm gonna have to win this poker tournament tonight, buddy.
I think so. I think so. That would be the greatest thing. Do an AMA and win the poker tournament at the same time. Just some good prizes. Some good
I'm
prizes
third
coming up.
prize. I think I'm not that third prize. Third place, right, Nick?
Third place. You're third place, buddy. And we
Ah.
have a Club Monte Carlo joining us tonight. Funny you should say about poker. So
Hello, Brian.
welcome, Brian from Club Monte Carlo.
Yeah. Hey, how's everybody doing today?
We're doing good, buddy. We're doing good. He'll be doing better if he gets better than third. So
I had a good chance of winning last time, right? I was number one for a little while.
Yeah, it was.
Brian, tell us about your fantastic project, Club Monte Carlo. Just before anything else, I want to make clear it's on Ethereum, right?
Yes, it's on Ethereum, and
which is not 100% clear when you look through everything. It doesn't say like straight up it's on Ethereum.
That's a good point, and I think that perhaps I'll make some changes. And kind of the reason that we don't want to put it out is because the project as a whole is not dependent on any one blockchain. So
it isn't. Interesting.
But the club passes that we're minting right now are on the Ethereum blockchain. So let me just say just a little bit about the club. As you can see on the website, we're an online community, like every other, dedicated to the education and support of the NFT holders. And we say, we play a lot of poker, and kind of our entire ecosystem revolves around the poker and casino life. But we have 4 different levels of reward generating NFTs, and we have 1 free mint. So the free mint is for us to allow some players to play in the games. The reward generating ones are the gold, diamond, black, and apex cards, and they're based on tiers. We did this.
I picked up one of your free mints here last week, I think it was.
Yeah,
so.
And we encourage everybody. I mean, it's free. Pick one up. That's there's only 1,000 of them. So when we run out of them, that's when they become marketable on the secondary markets, because you won't be able to play in our games if you're not a member, and that's the key. Okay. So, but we are on ETH, and we chose ETH originally because we were going to mint using a third-party tool that only supported ETH, and so we started going down this route of using, say, NiftyKit or OneMint or one of those others that Launch My NFT that was on that blockchain. But since we minted, and we started minting just 2 weeks ago, and it's a membership, right? So we're doing membership mint. What we found is that some people don't have ETH in their wallets. And so what we did was we said, for this particular mint, which is different than our Sharks mint and our whitelist mint, which is coming up. But for this mint, what we're doing is whatever you happen to have as a crypto token, we will accept for the mint. And
excellent.
We have a deal with FCF Pay, which actually is the licensee for our casino backend, where we can create an invoice for any amount of money, and a member can pay for it with whatever crypto you have. So if you happen to have BUSD, great. You have AVAX, great. You have Bitcoin, great. Even if you only had $10 of one and $50 of the other, you could actually pay with different cryptos that you just happen to have in your wallet. And once it goes all the way up to whatever the mint amount is that you wanted, we will mint it on your behalf and send it to your wallet for you.
That's good.
Yeah, we actually had somebody that minted on PayPal last week. They said, "Can you accept PayPal?" I said, "Sure."
Oh wow. That's good, because obviously not a lot of people like ETH for various reasons, gas and that. So that saves them buying ETH specifically just to mint.
Yeah, we don't want someone to have to buy ETH just to mint. And I was really worried about the gas fees, but even before the Ethereum merge, we are doing a lazy mint on 1155 contract, and we looked at the cost of the minting, and it's like $1.50 to $3. So the cost of the mint itself is really affordable, and and we're able to to give people the option and opportunity to mint in whatever token they happen to have. and that's fine by us, you know.
That's good.
When
because some people could feel, oh, I've got to buy ETH to get it, I can't be bothered. So that's opening up to
exactly.
Doesn't matter. So
Go real quick.
how many?
Yeah, go over
Sorry.
your project real quick in general terms. Just
Could
a
I
quick
just ask
rundown.
one quick question, please?
Go
MD?
ahead. Go ahead.
How many of the free ones are left, Brian? Just as a matter of interest.
So there are about 750 of them. 25% of them went out the door right away. And every time we do an announcement or we post a video, another group goes out the door. And we've got 1,100 people that are in our Discord, and we've got 2,500, I'm being rough numbers, it was 2,483 registered poker players in our system. So we haven't even had a conversation with the people that register that are not part of Discord or Telegram or those communities yet.
Right, okay. Gum, MD, what were you going to say?
Yeah, just go over your project in general terms, just for everyone to know. So it's on ETH, and what does it do?
Okay, so you know, as a membership-based organization, you know, I think I can start back on the little bit of the history of how I got to this point, which may give us a little insight into what Club Monte Carlo does. And, you know, I started out actually doing games and activities as a moderator, lead mod, community manager on other Discords. And we were running poker games and daily rumbles and Lolo Beans, Crash Carts, Fall Guys, all these different tournaments for club games for other Discords. And I was in a Discord that actually rugged, and it was a casino-based game. And so what we decided is we're going to create this as a business first. And so Club Monte Carlo was registered in Delaware as a business. We got our bank accounts. We got the ability to take PayPal and credit cards and do all the things that our normal businesses do. And then we went about creating the Discord and the overview of our project, which is we're creating a community that is looking at travel, lifestyle. You know, when we talk about lifestyle, I talk about cigars and brandy and hanging out in the vineyard. If you look at my, you know, my profile picture, it's actually me out in the vineyard. So, you know, not on Discord profile, my LinkedIn profile and some of the others. But I really enjoy the things that I want to say, the finer things in life. And
good for you.
We play a lot of poker, and I do this in my personal life. I played a lot of poker, and so I wanted to bring that to our community. And so we got set up with a number of different poker sites, and we looked at all the other poker Discords and projects that were out there, and we kind of saw there was something that was missing. All of them kind of rely on the in-house NFT minters in order to generate revenues for the organization. You're basically playing poker and paying yourself back in your, you know, with your rewards, which is not the way a passive income protocol should be working, right? So we looked at it and said, how about we create an NFT that represents a club membership, and we'll have different tiers. And depending on the tier, you get different benefits, both in games and in the activities that you can play. And let's look at generating our revenues outside of Discord. So we started as an affiliate-driven organization where we got deals with Rakuten and Impact Global and a national, worldwide barter organization, and an organization that is called Founders Club Card. And Founders Club Card is a business-to-business organization where through its members, you can get discounts on hotels and discounts on cars. Or if you don't want the discount, perhaps you want the best of the best. I want the private jet or something else that you can only get through that organization. So we arranged for these affiliate relationships, things like, you know, if you want to save crypto for your 401k, you want to buy a ledger, you can use our link. Every single one of these affiliate relationships drives revenues to our treasury, which then can be paid back to our holders. And so we are building the real world business side of things. getting real players for the casino, real players for the poker rooms that are outside of Discord that can benefit our NFT holders. And so the project, at its core is we have 4 tiers of revenue or reward generating NFTs. We've limited the number of NFTs you can hold and in which categories you can hold them. And each one of those tiers, we take 50% of all of the operating profits from the organization each month, and we split it amongst the different tiers. So each tier gets 12.5%. The remaining 50% goes back into the protocol and for investments, doing things that we have to do in order to keep operating, like running the poker room, renting the servers, and the like.
Don't come free.
Nothing comes free. As a matter of fact, you don't realize how expensive it is to run a poker room on the back end.
So you're a official company, licensed and registered, everything set up properly.
We are.
Just
gambling
for people to
license
understand
as well.
that.
Does gambling license you need that for this?
So that's a very good point, and it's very important that our members understand that Club Monte Carlo does not hold its own gambling license. We are a US-based organization, and there are very specific rules for people that are doing poker rooms and whatnot. So what we have done, we actually looked at what it costs to set up your own poker room. It's about $80,000, and the licenses for a UK or carousel license about $30,000 plus yearly fees. So you're in it for about $100,000 before you even get started. In order for our members to get their get money back, we'd have to make up that $100,000 up front and then work through the the back end, and that becomes a challenge, right? So what we did was we partnered with an organization called FCF Casino, and they will be rebranding and changing their names. They had a project before, French Fellas. They're an NFT project that's still at the end of their mint, but they actually own. They licensed the casino license from a third party, so they're a Canadian company, so not tied to the rules of the U.S. They are licensing through white label from another party that has the license based in Carousel, and it's a Carousel gaming license. So in this way, Club Monte Carlo, at no cost to our members, would be able to start getting rewards based on the profitability of the poker room and the casino right away. And when I did the math on that, it means that they can become profitable, or we can become profitable immediately, even if we have no people that mint our NFTs. So because we're a business, the whole idea is to be a business and to generate revenue. By giving out to our members share of the rewards, we are, I want to say, doing what everyone is doing. We're using our membership as a way to boost community, to get more people in the door to play, and in order to get the word out. We can do things faster if we have more mentors in our and NFT holders. But we're not dependent on it.
Excellent. Okay. So, I mean, I jumped in yours last week with Zerpaverse. So any Discord could come over and say, can we host a poker night or poker tournament in your
Absolutely. Project? Anybody that wants to host a poker tournament. So Zerpaverse is a great example in that we're looking at working together in a co-branded metaverse with them. And I am a longtime XRP holder. So, when Dan came to me and said, want to do this, I said, absolutely, we will do this. But any project that wants to host a game night, that has an NFT that they want to give out as a prize, or, we've seen a lot of game nights that are like $50 or $100 for a game night for a project. We will absolutely host that at no charge, to them. If they happen to be a larger project, you have 3,000 or more members, you have 500 people online. We'll actually do a private branded poker night for them. We'll provide the prize money of $250, and they will go out to their members and say that Club Monte Carlo is hosting this on our behalf. They've provided the the prize money, and we're looking to really partner with them in moving forward.
Okay. Is there any food and drink in that as well?
Oh, we just posted. All you need is cigars and your brandy or your bourbon.
All right. Okay.
And you're good. So the short answer is yes, there is. If you look at our medium, we're actually targeting some real world, commission vendors that do alcohol drops, or they do beer of the month, and we have the ability to actually drop you. The reason that I mentioned this is I just saw you were on the Club Monte Carlo website, and you had the gold membership for the year up on the screen. We're actually working with a national coffee company that is going to put our marketing. We actually have a like a QR code that people can scan, which takes them to a gold membership for the year, thing that, and it also comes with free coffee. And because we're affiliate driven and we are crossing over into the real world with our activities. If you're a gold member, right, not a gold NFT holder, gold NFT holders get rewards, but a gold member is someone that is not in Discord, not in crypto, doesn't know anything about our world, but they love to play
actually,
poker.
because like you said, you bring this to the real world where you have a much bigger audience.
Yes, but people that want to play poker, and in this case want to drink coffee. I just saw a thing that drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee extends your, a day extends your life, which means I'm going to live forever.
Oh, I'm with you.
Oh man, I'm never dying.
So
I feel like singing "Who Wants to Live Forever" now.
That's right. That's right. That's right. But we came up with this actually yesterday that. So they can actually buy a gold club membership. They'll get a ticket to a $20 tournament every single month. So
how much is it?
So it's $160. So it's the same cost as our gold. It's actually, the webpage is being updated. We actually just added the S on the end of members. It said member up until 20 minutes ago.
Perfect.
I think you should buy one, MD. Let's see how it works.
So simple. It just goes right to it's a PayPal link, and it can take any of those things. And you register your email just like you would. And in partnership with the coffee people, you're going to get a discount on the coffee membership. You're going to get as well as having the 12 months worth of free games. So $160 cost. You get $240 worth of value, because it's $240 worth of entries into games. And you're also going to get some discounts on the coffee. And what our outreach manager.
Can you name the coffee, Brian, or?
I can't name it today. I can't name it today.
No problems. No problem.
It will be on there. Our outreach manager is actually working on a number of different places that might want to do this. And so coffee is our first one, but it could be any group. And we're going to give a portion back to the coffee manufacturer. There's actually a donation site and whatnot that we're working with. So some cool stuff. But so you have on the screen our memberships. Silver is free. And so remember I said that we started off, we were going to use a website to do our mints. And we wouldn't have to do it ourselves. But our good friends over at Cash Cats, I met their developer actually in New York City at NFT NYC. And he said, don't do it that way. It's costing you too much money, and they're just using third web on the back end in order to do it. And I said, okay, I know absolutely nothing, and I don't want to be a dev today. Would you be willing to do that? And they said, yes, I just did it for Cash Cats. I'll do this for you. And so he actually went and actually took a minimal proxy contract. It is a pre-audited contract from Third Web. So we don't have to audit the contract because it's already audited. We just fill in the elements that we need, which is the price and where we're going to, where do the funds go? And so that got rid of our audit concerns, and we didn't have to worry about, to building it. And instead of paying 5% of our mint to some third-party, company, we are taking that 5% and we're actually giving it back to the members who mint. So the people who mint are taking 5% of it and actually getting casino credit, so that it's real dollars that they can play within the casino.
Fantastic return. There's a lot of value there with the coffee, everything. Yep. Sounds really good. And I see you have a store here in the works, right? What are you going to have there?
Yeah. So when so thank goodness nobody sees our old website. But our old website actually had a storefront that had here, and we had a number of things. We had shirts and hats and casino type gear. I wear a lot of Tommy Bahama, so Tommy Bahama gear that you could buy and have custom branded logos on it.
Yeah.
We have we're actually looking to give out poker sets that are minted with our logos on them, and other things that are for the home player. And they were all up on our old storefront. But when you looked at it, it was definitely like some engineer, me, built the storefront instead of a marketing person built the storefront. It was definitely functional. It would work, and that was about it.
That was it.
And that was it. So I actually have. We took that down. I told my web guy to please just put it under construction until I can give you a actual real merchandise storefront. But the great thing about the storefront is we accepted crypto, so you could buy everything with crypto or credit card. So you had a choice of how to pay.
Brilliant.
And that is all done through a web integration with FCF Pay. So it's built in to be able to take that the payments.
You want to go a little bit about this Medium article?
Yeah, absolutely. So I wrote this. I just have stopped people from calling me. I created created this Medium article because I actually find we have a challenge. Discord shows some things very well, and the Git book shows things pretty well, but it's not really. But they're not really built for this kind of display.
Content.
And so when you want, the content, and we really need something in this world that is, that does a little bit of each of these things. And Medium gave me the best way to give me like a long, a long view. And so I wrote this and said we started with just a few affiliates, FCF Poker Casino. The Rakuten, I think if you go down, Virgin Wines, if you want to buy their wine club, if you want to report Resort Pass, Resort Pass is actually interesting because when I first signed up for it, I was like, this is hotel stays, but it's not. It is when you go to a luxury hotel, or if you're in, let's say you live near a hotel and you just want to use their pool, or you just want to use their facilities, you can buy a $25 pass and use their facilities. And so if you rent a car, each of these things pays back to the club a percentage. Like you rent a car, we get 3% of whatever your rental goes right back into the treasury. Same thing with the spa breaks. I actually have another 20 or 30 of these I have to put up, but I'm trying to, I have to figure out how to organize the content so that you can say, this is food and drink, this is vacation style. Because we've negotiated a deal with a travel agency that does bespoke vacations. You want to go on a cheese tour of Europe with 5 of your closest friends. They will do that for you. You want to go to Machu Picchu and you want to, go spearfishing, off the coast or something. They do these very specific, very expensive, vacations. And we're going to have an NFT line that you can acquire. Unfortunately, it will not be cheap. But it's for the type of person who would normally be going on those types of vacations. and they want to be able to pre-buy and reserve their spot. And
so
they'll be able to,
NFTs with real world utility and returns.
Yes, that is what every single thing we're doing is about real world utility and returns. And it's hard for people to understand that we are, that we're not in Discord, right? I don't want people to have to sit there and, and to have to pay attention to it. I get a ding on Discord every single day from 30 different places. I've got to go and approve this, or I've got to pay attention, or I've got to click like, or I've got to do a Twitter, or I don't get my rewards. I don't want any of that. I want it to be just a simple hold to earn, right? You hold your NFT. Every single, when your rewards are due, we'll do an announcement, but they're going to be automatically dropped to you in the casino. So you're going to get your casino dollars. You can choose to take them out. You can choose to play with them. That's all up to you. And then, but whoever holds the NFT, that's the person that gets the rewards. And you transfer your NFT, you sell your NFT, then the new person gets the rewards. I don't want you to have to do anything in order to make money. And I also want it to be where we're not dependent on NFTs to be sold. If only 5 people buy an NFT in a tier, like if there's only 5 diamonds that are sold, great. Then 5 people are going to split the money that's there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The NFTs aren't really your source of income here.
The NFTs are not the source of income. The NFTs allow us to have revenues that we can work with for investments that give us money that we can give out in, I want to call them the hard times, right? We're actually working on a concept of minimum return, where you can get some of your money back if there's no income in the month. But it's not where the revenues are coming from. The goal of this is that the revenues come from outside of the crypto world.
Right.
You want to go a little bit over your roadmap, what has happened so far, what is coming? I think you said there's some things that are already complete.
Yeah, I apologize. This is one of those things that I really have to, like invite initial members. I'm at 1,108 or something members right now. So yes. So yes. So we have so everything that was done already is done. Establishing the date for the first drop was 2 weeks ago. We have mods and we have a collaboration team that are running in the Discord. I wish there was like a partial. Because we actually have hired marketing collaboration teams, but we're looking at others, right? Yeah. We have not hired developers yet for our next phase. And if you look at our roadmap, the next phase is based on building out a real world utility called NFT Mobile Pass. And so that's in that. We've used audited code already. The KYC, we are a registered Delaware enterprise. You can go and look up our real world numbers. We publish them in Discord. You can look up our filings. I'm Brian Diamond. I am doxxed. You see my picture, and I've been everywhere.
You exist. You're a real person.
They're real. Are you sure?
I exist. I'm a real person. People know who I am. If you go and watch the YouTube videos that Serenity has posted, he's got like almost everything but my home address there. Building membership community is ongoing, and it's always. We have our weekly game schedule. It's every single Friday, and for this last 2 weeks, it's every single day. And we're going to continue those every single days, probably through the month of October before
they're every time I'm at work or asleep. It's like, oh,
I apologize.
I apologize. Oh, I'm at work. Oh, I'm asleep.
When we do the Sunday games, 10 a.m. Eastern, those are the ones that are like perfect for you. I think
that's perfect for me. Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually stopped doing that Sunday. We had a couple of Sunday games, and we were doing them alternating every other one. But they're based on projects. Projects want to host a game. Yeah. Sunday morning or Saturday morning is when they would host it. So we are we're looking at who wants to do the next one, and and do it. So we have not hired the financial analyst. We've been looking at when we first started out, I wanted to make sure that there was something for everybody. for better or worse, I wanted, you want to be an NFT holder, you're a crypto enthusiast, you're someone who just likes, playing poker, it's for you. And so we came up with the idea of the check token. And it was a very simple token based on a contract that another project had that, their project didn't do very well.
It's
and
an
so that's
Ethereum
why
token, right?
No, that's the thing. It's not an Ethereum token, right? And this is where we get into it is not, so that particular token would be on, most likely, it was not definitely like written in stone, but it would be a BSC token.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And because the really low gas fees and the way we wanted to do the staking really lends itself to that token. Although there are some gasless chains coming out and some others that might make more sense, but we're leaning towards. But this is why, so I'm an engineer and I'm the visionary, but I do not want to be the person that is the financial analyst or the investment broker, right? And this is why we have partnered with other projects that do that as their core. And we can pay them a small fee and they can manage the funds for us. We can have them look through this. But the check token, we want to bring back the concept of, do you take checks, right? And a check in our language is a chip, and checks are in racks, and so we have this idea of you can buy the check token. We're going to use it as a semi-stable coin, semi-stable. I want to make it, I'd love to call it a stable coin, but the semi-stable coin. And you can stake your tokens in a rack, and you can get a reward. The check token is the token that we plan on using with our third parties, so that if you want to go and to barter, or you want to buy something on eBay, or you want to go and stay at a hotel, you can cash in your checks for a coupon that can be used at that hotel. We can actually book your stay for you. There's a lot of things in the, kind of in the white paper and roadmap on futures that we could use that check token for. But it's not required for the health of the project. So we look at this as a activity, something that we can do. I could just as easily go to one of our partners and use XRP tokens and don't do staking and accept them into our ecosystem and then cash them out for the value. Or we could accept another token in and use that as the token. A number of people have come to us and said, would you just like to use our token instead of developing your own? So that's where that check token comes into place. And the affiliate network is an ongoing that will be from day one till the day we die. Building it, you never stop building, right? And we're already through. So Negotiate National Business Network for token use is kind of the perfect world scenario. We have to have a token in order for it to. We have to have the token 2 up from that in order to negotiate it. But I'm in the technology business, and in technology and computers and managed services, we use things called points. Customers buy points. They can buy 1,000 points, and then they can use them for services. What's the difference between a point and a crypto token? Absolutely nothing. It's just a number on a ledger.
Yeah.
And we actually have a very large network in my in real life business of computer consultants and other computer managed services companies that we are talking to as far as using a standardized token across our industry. Once that happens, I want to go for it's game over. We've crossed over and bridged our crypto token to the real world, and now it's mainstream.
We have about 3 minutes.
Right.
Garbo.
Well, that went quick.
Yeah, that went very quick.
That went really quick. Any last words, Brian? Thank you anyway.
No, thank you very much for for having us. We say, Club Monte Carlo, it's where winners come to play. Come on in.
You ain't seen me play poker, buddies. Trust me.
Come on in and play poker.
Winners don't win when I play poker. Losers play.
I would say that when you're learning how to play for free.
Oh, I love it. It's
we
fun
have
for me.
free games every single day. If
I
you
love
don't,
it. It's just fun.
If you don't know how to play, come to our Discord and we'll teach you.
Play for free and learn. Join your Discord. Find out about this fantastic project and enjoy a new community with like-minded poker players and others.
Yeah. What better place to go if you like poker? To poker players.
So we'll hope to have you on again when your progress, you know,
I'm happy to come on.
And better. We'll have you back, right, Scarbo?
Definitely. Thanks ever so much, Brian. And
thank you.
To the moon.
To the moon.
To the moon.